Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Sunday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well today. I want to continue my look at great debut albums, this time from K to O. Sorry, I'm just getting everything resituated here. Yeah, I want to continue this fun series. It's hard sometimes to choose a debut album, and I'm trying to keep it to one per letter. But I think I've chosen some decent ones here. So before I get into it, though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collections. Because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. So again, cheers. Cheers. So I'm going to start off with a killer album here. I left it in the shrink as well. This is the Kinks. This is the 50th anniversary of this classic album. The great debut album, released in 1964. This version sounds so good. It's on beautiful black vinyl. And yeah, it's got the big hit "You Really Got Me" on this one. Early '60 British rock at its best. This is the U.S. release version as well. Starts off with Chuck Berry's classic "Beautiful Delilah." Then you get "So Mystifying," "Can't Go to Sleep," Long Tell Shorty," "You Really Got Me," of course. And then side two has "Cadillac," "Bald-Headed Woman," another Chuck Berry hit, "Too Much Monkey Business." I've been driving on Tommy Bold Mountain, "Stop Your Sobbin'," and "Got Love If You Want It." Classic Davies Brothers Kinks. So that's under K. And I hear about it if I didn't put this one under L for sure. This is Led Zeppelin's debut album, Zep 1. This is a fantastic debut album. There's the boys there, very early Zeppelin. It's on that classic Atlantic label. Yeah, what can you say about this 1969 release? Mixture of blues and rock and just fantastic stuff. Big hits, Communication Breakdown, Good Times, Bad Times. So Zeppelin, of course, formed out of the Yardbirds, who disbanded not too long before this one. Jimmy Page, huge session player, and John Paul Jones, the bassist, wanted to form a group, and they originally planned on having Terry Reid on vocals and Procol Harum's drummer B.J. Wilson on drums, but both declined. But they recommended Robert Plant on vocals, which was a massive decision and the best decision to make on this one for sure. And they also recruited their friend John Bonham on drums. So to have these four guys come together and create magic like they did was a miracle. So they started out in their first tour as the New Yardbirds, and it went really well. They played a lot of Yardbirds tunes on that one, but then they came back. They wanted their own identity, and they formed and changed their name to Led Zeppelin, and the rest is history. But fantastic album. You've got Good Times, Bad Times, Baby I'm Gonna Leave You, You Shook Me, Dazed and Confused, Your Time Is Gonna Come, Black Mountain Side, Communication Breakdown, I Can't Quit You Baby, and How Many More Times. Just a fantastic, fantastic album from these guys. That's under the L. Under the M, this was a hard one because I had a couple to choose from, but I chose, I think that's classic. This is Montrose, the great debut album by Ronnie Montrose, featuring the debut of Sammy Hagar on vocals. Hard rock at its best. Released in 1973. Of course, Hagar went on to have a great solo career and also become part of Van Halen, or Van Hagar as some people call him. You got Bad Motor Scooter, Rock the Nation, Space Station Number 5, Rock Candy, just classic stuff. Of course, Ronnie Montrose played with Van Morrison. He also worked with Herbie Hancock and Edgar Winter. He wanted to form his own band, so he recruited Denny Carmisi on drums, Bill Church on bass, and of course Sammy Hagar on vocals. Just classic 70s hard rock at its best. If you don't know this album, definitely check it out for sure. Believe it or not, I didn't have any debut albums under N, so I chose another M. This is a great album. This is Mountain Climbing. This is hard rock, blues rock at its best, featuring the great Leslie West. Huge guitarist, both physically and just classic guitarist in his own right. Great vocalist as well. Big hit, Mississippi Queen off of this one. Another Never in My Life, another great track, another single. Theme from American Western. Leslie West brought heaviness to this album for sure. And classic hard rock, heavy rock at its best. Mountain was a great band, and great debut, and I love this album. This is on the Bell Windfall label. Good stuff. And finally, under the O's, one of my favorites. This is Blizzard of Oz, Ozzy Osbourne. Fantastic album by the great Ozzy, featuring Randy Rhoads on guitar to give Ozzy that classic sound that he had on his first few albums. Unfortunately, before Randy Rhoads died, huge loss musically and also for Ozzy. I don't think Ozzy was ever the same after that, because he had everything going for him at the time. He had been fired from Sabbath, and Randy Rhoads brought structure, and he wrote a lot of the tunes with Ozzy. Fantastic guitarist as well. Great album. 1980 release. Again, first solo album after being fired from Black Sabbath in 1979. Ozzy's sound was unique. In 2017, it was ranked 9th out of the 100 greatest metal albums of all time. You got Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley. You got Goodbye to Romance, I Don't Know, Suicide Solution, Steal Away the Night. One of my favorites from Ozzy, for sure. Whoops, sorry, one of my favorites from Ozzy. So there you have it, guys. There's from K to O, with a couple of M's mixed in because it didn't have any N's. I'll continue in the next couple of days to find some more debut albums to show you. Other than that, have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. Talk to you again soon.